I'm increasingly excited about ShabbatUK in a few days' time, but I'm managing to contain my excitement sufficiently to be able to share with you some more divrei halacha associated with Shabbat and in honour of ShabbatUK. Continuing our theme of lighting Shabbat candles, I want to consider the Bracha that's recited when doing this mitzvah. There are two related discussions amongst the early halachic authorities that are relevant to when the Bracha should be recited. The first is a machloket between the Behag and Tosafot about whether candle lighting is a de facto form of kabbalat Shabbat. The Behag maintains that as soon as a person has lit candles, they have automatically accepted Shabbat upon themselves, whilst the Tosafot are of the opinion that candle lighting is not a de facto form of kabbalat Shabbat. The mechaber of the Shulchan Aruch rules in accordance with the view of Tosafot, and this would be normative Sefardi halacha, whilst the Rama writes that the minhag is that when women light the candles, they automatically accept Shabbat, unless she decided in advance not to, and this is practice amongst Ashkenazim, though the Mishnah Berurah and other authorities note that if a man lights the candles, there is no minhag to suggest that he's automatically accepted Shabbat. The second machloket only relates to the view of the Behag, that candle lighting affects kabbalat Shabbat, and that is a difference of opinion amongst the Rishonim as to whether it's the Bracha, lahadlik ner shel Shabbat, or the actual act of lighting the candles, which ushers in Shabbat. Though some Rishonim are of the view that it's only the act of lighting the candles that brings Shabbat in, the Rama writes that the minhag is in accordance with the stricter view. Therefore, Ashkenazim light the candles before reciting the Bracha, and so that it should be similar to all other brachot, which are recited prior to doing the mitzvah, the custom is that women cover their eyes before saying the Bracha, and then when they remove their hands and benefit from the light, it is as if they've recited the Bracha before lighting. Interestingly, the Mishnah Berurah and many other poskim hold that on Yom Tov, when it's permissible to transfer a flame, the Bracha should be said after lighting the match, but before lighting the candles, though the Magen Avraham holds that for the sake of consistency, the Bracha should always be said after lighting the candles. I've been asked on several occasions if it's a bubba maisa that a woman who forgets lighting the candles on one Friday night must always light an extra candle thereafter. I never discussed the matter with my bubba, but it's cited by the Rama in the name of the Maharil. The Magen Avraham notes that this rule does not apply where circumstances were beyond the woman's control. The example that he gives is that she was in prison and thus unable to light, though there may well be other less extreme examples of circumstances which are beyond a woman's control. I was once contacted by a somewhat upset woman who had become distracted by her young children shortly before candle lighting. One had hurt himself, the baby had needed an extremely dirty nappy changing, and it sounded like a third child had spilt something onto the kitchen floor. And by the time she had attended to them all, she had missed candle lighting. It was clear to me that this was not a case of her having neglected to light the Shabbat candles, and thus she was not required to light extra candles in the future, though I recommended that she should light an extra candle on the following Friday night. Have a wonderful day.